wanted to do a reading today into the energy surrounding the ongoing case with Meg the Stallion and Tory Lanez. I know that they are currently in trial at this time, and that there has been a lot of statements or testimony regarding what happened back in 2020. So I'm just going to ask the cards a variety of different questions into this energy, and we're just going to go from there. Okay, so Holy Spirit, angels, ascended masters, cover us in the sacred space as we connect to the energy of Megan Pete, Daystar Peterson, Kelsey Harris, and all those involved in the situation. Show us the truth and clarity regarding all involved. Thank you so much. So let's just get into the first question. Who shot Meg the Stallion? Okay, let's just ask the cards. Holy Spirit, show us who shot Meg the Stallion. Thank you so much. Who shot Meg the Stallion? Page of Pentacles. Magician, King of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Listen, this to me kind of speaks to Kelsey's energy, only because I know that she is a Virgo. She is an earth sign. We also have the Magician here. This is secrecy. This is like trickery energy, especially here in reverse. King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. And the Four of Cups here is the energy of almost like regret, or, you know, it's almost like feeling emotionally upset about whatever transpired in the dark, or whatever happened that was, you know, trickery in a sense. So I believe Kelsey Nicole is a Virgo. She is an earth sign. And to me, this kind of just tells me that she possibly could have been the one that shot Meg the Stallion. Now, this will also make the most sense as well, because from what I've read recently, we have an Ace of Pentacles coming out as well. We have Wand energy. Yeah, Five of Cups. This is regret and disappointment about what has happened, okay? She's pleading the fifth right now, y'all. She's not saying too much. And I believe when she was asked who shot Meg, she didn't give a direct answer. She says she did not know. She's also been granted immunity, which speaks to the fact that whatever she says cannot be used against her. She cannot be prosecuted in any way, shape, or form going forward. And it honestly makes the most sense. You have to understand, all three of them are in a very uncomfortable situation. You have the courts involved. You have people prying into your personal business, your personal affairs. You have people, you have your life on the line. So when that's the case for anyone, you're going to protect yourself and your own. It's not about friendship. It's not about history. It's not about none of that. When you are in a situation going against the court of law, you have to protect yourself. Kelsey Nicole is also a new mother, a parent now. So with that being said, she's going to protect herself and her seed and whatever that means for her. So let's not also forget that it was said that she had gun residue on her hand, as well as Tory Lanez, okay? I don't believe Meg the Stallion had any gun residue on her hand. So we already know Tory Lanez has said he did not shoot her, okay? Kelsey Nicole has not firmly said that I don't know if they directly asked her if she shot Meg the Stallion, but I do believe, I don't know, I'm not sure how it was worded. I'm not sure if it was, did you shoot Meg the Stallion, or did Tory Lanez? Like, I'm not exactly sure how she worded it, but it was something along the lines where she was like, I don't remember, or I didn't see anything, okay? So she's not gonna, it's never ever gonna come out about exactly what happened, because it's kind of just going to remain a mystery. But I do believe that Kelsey Nicole was the one that shot Meg the Stallion, because she had the gun residue on her hand. We already know it was Tory Lanez's gun. So let's see. He'll probably be guilty of like having an unregistered firearm. But as far as like the prosecution's case against him with the witnesses, it's not looking too good. And I honestly don't feel like it's going to be enough to be like he's absolutely guilty of intentionally trying to inflict bodily harm on Meg the Stallion. Okay, let's just see. Holy Spirit, show us what is the verdict for Daystar Peterson, Tory Lanez. What is going to be the verdict in this case for Daystar Peterson and the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office? What is going to be the outcome, Holy Spirit, of this case? Thank you so much. Show us the outcome for Daystar Peterson, Tory Lanez. Thank you so much. Ace of Swords here, Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Again, the regrets. There's possibly a 7-month charge or maybe 7-year. I feel like that's excessive, but we never know. But I do feel like there's something here with 7. There's something here with 7. This Ace of Swords here also speaks to some truth or some clarity that is going to come out either by him or someone else, because the Seven of Swords here, it speaks to some sort of deceit, it speaks to some sort of lies, it speaks to some sort of deception. What I noticed about this card the most is like this bird, raven, whatever, just opening its mouth and talking. I get the vibe, if this is not Tory Lanez, this could be Meg, okay? Because wait a second, Meg is an air sign. I do believe she's an Aquarius. There might be some sort of outburst that happens at some point in this case, or something that is said rather aggressively or just in your face. And I feel like it's something that no one's going to see coming, especially with this man's back turned. It's almost like, and this makes me feel like this is Tory Lanez energy in a sense, this man, because it's like, I don't think he's going to see this coming, and I feel like this is going to ruffle a lot of feathers, okay? And a lot of people are going to be like, wait, what the heck just happened? So I feel like there's something here with either Tory or Meg saying something rather abruptly, rather unexpectedly, blurting something out, okay? Blurting something out rather unexpectedly that is going to kind of put the whole case in situation. It's going to really open everyone's eyes or shed some sort of unexpected light into exactly what is going on. And this Two of Pentacles speaks to that juggling aspect of trying to figure out what to do next in light of the fact that whatever is said is going to have it's going to be something that this is going to be an expression of either like a regret or just disappointment, or the outcome of whatever is said rather abruptly in this situation, in this case, during this trial. It's going to bring about some sort of disappointment and regret for other people. So again, I do feel like there may be some sort of time, whether this is maybe even probation as well, but there could be something that there could be some sort of time that he possibly may be guilty of with the Seven of Swords here, okay? So let's go through, let's see, what else did I want to ask? Okay, we asked the outcome. We asked who shot Meg. Show us, how is Meg the Stallion feeling about Kelsey Nicole's testimony? Let me do it this way. Two of Swords. I feel like she feels like this has really resurfaced a lot of emotions and feelings about that night that maybe for her personally she hasn't really had a chance to address, especially with this Eight of Swords. I feel like this whole situation has her stuck. I feel like she really clearly, I believe in some of her testimony, she kind of said how like she wished Tory would have killed her that night so she didn't really have to deal with all that stuff. And of course, this has probably taken an emotional toll or strain on everyone, mentally, spiritually, physically, whatever the case may be. There's this energy present where there's a heaviness to Meg in this situation, and You know, it's really just sad and unfortunate for everyone. No one has really told the truth in this situation, okay? I said when I did the video almost 2 years ago that Meg was lying. She was not telling the truth. And, you know, I said then that there was definitely some sort of love triangle that was going on between the three of them. And, you know, as time has gone on, we have seen that that love triangle has been exposed. We see how Meg went on Gayle King and said she didn't have any sort of intimacy with Tory Lanez. But when she was on trial, she said, yes, there was intimacy with Tory Lanez, you know? And you have Kelsey Nicole saying, oh, Tory Lanez was the one who shot her, but now she go on trial say it wasn't her, because it makes the most sense. It literally makes the most sense, because I feel like this makes the most sense because Meg did Kelsey wrong. And I feel like in that situation, she did not want Kelsey to get in trouble because emotions were high, tensions were high, people were drunk, you know, that was her friend. And I honestly, I'm going to ask the cards. Let's see. Okay, we see that there's a lot that she's feeling right now, and a lot that's being drummed up with this Knight of Wands, emotionally, and there's just this stuck energy. Meg might even there might be. I get the vibe that something could happen, or mentally Meg may try to, I don't know if it's possible, but she may want to try to like step back or not even continue the case or the trial due to some health issues or just not being fit to continue this. If, for instance, this does continue in some sort of way and this trial is not, because I don't know why I'm feeling like mistrial energy here, and I'm not sure exactly what would qualify for a mistrial. I believe that's when like they cannot reach a verdict. I don't know if it's reach a verdict or the jury cannot get like the consensus of everyone agreeing to guilty or not guilty. So if that actually does become the case or the situation, I feel like Meg is not going to want to continue to relive this. And like I said, I feel like a lot was resurfaced with Kelsey's testimony, especially when it comes to their friendship. Let me ask, with everything that happened, was this the first time? Like, show us the energy surrounding Meg the Stallion, because I'm just curious as to whether this was the first time Meg has slept with someone that Kelsey was interested in, because I feel like I get the vibe or the feeling that it was like this was not the first time that this has happened. And I feel like for Kelsey Nicole, her emotions ran so high. It was like, how could you do this to me again? Like, you're supposed to be my friend. I feel like Kelsey Nicole is the type where, you know, she kind of forgives and still, you know, in spite of how she's been treated, she seems like the type to just like forgive and still be cool, because, you know, her and Meg really have some history. And Megan being who she is as well, sometimes people will feed into that. Sometimes, you know, you see a friend or have a friend and you do something wrong to them and they still continue to be your friend. It's almost like you'll still be around them, but you won't respect them as you did before. And that's just with anyone. So I feel like Meg maybe played into that a little bit. And Kelsey Nicole just being who she is, I just get very laid back, very honest and genuine energy from Kelsey Nicole, despite her lying. Okay, I'm just telling y'all what I'm feeling intuitively in this reading and in this energy. Like, I feel like Kelsey's not that type of person to be into drama, and you know, Kelsey is someone who very much values friendship, and she's a Virgo. Like, come on, Virgos are very loyal people. So, let me just ask, like, is this the first time this situation had happened between Kelsey Nicole and Meg the Stallion? Show us the energy of their friendship. Is this the first time something like this has happened when a man has got into the middle of their friendship? Look, we got the King of Wands. No, this is not the first time. Okay, the Hangman here. Knight of Pentacles. The lack of maturity. Okay, the lack of maturity. I don't know why these cards are coming out reverse. It's really bothering me because they're not. These are not all reversals. This is not the first time that this has happened. This King of Wands here definitely speaks to other men. Honestly, like, especially with this line in the back, it's kind of like, And I've had this happen. Like if you are a female watching this, there's someone out there who knows exactly what I'm talking about, where it's like you have a friend and you like someone and then your friend starts to like the person that you like. Like I've been in that situation multiple times where it's like, girl, like how you go about liking this guy that I'm talking to when you wasn't even thinking about him. And it's almost like you might talk or say too much about this person and then your homegirl over here like, well, I want him. Like I see what he doing for you, and I see how y'all rolling, and I see y'all relationship. Like I want that, and there's like a jealousy here. This is why the King of Wands is here. It's like that jealousy and that dominance of kind of wanting what you have. You see how this lion is watching this man? You know, in a sense, one could think, okay, you know, this lion is trying to protect this man, but at the same time, this lion could be ready to pounce on this man to get what he wants. And I feel like this is not the first time that has happened when it's come to Kelsey and Megan's friendship, okay? The hangman here, like, this speaks to the fact of, like, Kelsey almost wanted to let go or, you know, being in that situation before and just, like, giving Meg almost the benefit of the doubt, whether this was both of them, whether they have both been in that situation. But I kind of feel like, granted, with everything that's happened in this trial and some of the things that have come out, I feel as though this is Kelsey Nicole wanting to like walk away or move in a different direction, because it's like, Meg, you kind of keep doing this to me. Like, why do you keep doing this to me? Like, you guys gotta understand, if you thought this is not the first time that's happened, so you guys really expect like Kelsey Nicole to be like take Meg's side after everything? Yes, they've been best friend, but for a while. But I feel like Meg has definitely done her wrong, and has as time has gone on, and she has children of her own now, a child of her own, things start to become clearer. When you surrender, you start to obtain a new perspective, a new understanding of certain things. And I feel like this speaks to the fact that Kelsey Nicole has kind of surrendered to what she thought her friendship was with Meg during that time, and she's coming to the understanding of who she really is and what exactly that friendship was. And she may have saw it one way when in reality it was a completely different way, and I feel like Meg sees that as well. Like, it's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate when you go from hanging out with someone, chilling with someone for so long, like being cool with them, to one night your whole life turning upside down. Now you can never talk to that person again. Now you can never be cool with that person. Now you in the court system, in the justice system, you know, having to give statements, you know, claim immunity. Like, it's a messed up situation. Like, everyone is sick. Like, everyone is sick with this situation. And it just sucks. Like, I feel bad for all of them. I feel bad for all of them. Let's just see. Holy Spirit, show us, how will everyone feel about Meg the Stallion after this verdict is reached? How will people feel about Meg after this verdict is reached? Show us the energy of Meg the Stallion after the conclusion of this trial. What will be the energy for Meg the Stallion after the conclusion of this trial, Holy Spirit? Thank you so much. The Fool, new beginning. I feel like Meg might be emotionally distant. Yeah, we got the Hangman coming out again. She's definitely maybe emotionally distant after this trial. Maybe just in a period of seclusion for a moment to kind of just get her emotions in order with this King of Cups. I also feel like there's going to be some new projects that she begins to initiate with the Fool and the Queen of Wands here. Something that's going to just kind of bring her a sense of joy within herself. Again, the Fool energy. There's something risky here as well. She may be going into, has she done anything with TV or movie? There could be something here with TV or movie, but I feel like she may maybe distance herself from music or just try to do something a little different. Look, we got the Queen of Swords here in the bottom, which we know is her energy as this air sign. So she's definitely going to be in this contemplative state. I feel like a lot of people will I just feel like she's just going to take like a distance from everyone for a while. Is there anything else, Spirit? Let's see, we got the Two of Cups here, the Judgment, ooh, and the Lover's card. Some sort of partnership here, an awakening state as well with this Judgment card. There's forgiveness here. Okay, so this is a couple of things. This could just be people this could just be people like, depending on what happens, I think it may come out in some sort of way. It's not never going to be clear exactly who shot her, in my opinion. So I feel like it's just going to be like this aspect of forgiveness and just really trying to move on from this situation. I feel like a lot of people, there's some people that are going to come at her and say she was wrong for certain things. There's other people who want to like forgive her in a certain sense, because like I said, that outburst or whatever I'm feeling, whatever this may be, I don't know if she's going to retract on who shot her or kind of implicate that she don't even know if it was Tory. Now, I know she took the stand, but there's something here with kind of backtracking or saying something that's going to be like, well, wait a minute, didn't you say A, B, C, and D? So if that is the case, if that actually happens with what I am feeling energetically, is this aspect of people just kind of forgiving Meg for some of her statements and just understanding that she was just in a very emotional situation. We have the Lover's card here as well. Gemini energy. I don't know. I'm not really sure where this Gemini card falls into. I don't see this as her and Party, because I honestly don't. I don't believe they're gonna last. That's just my feelings. I just feel like her and Party is kind of just. They're just together for her image right now while she's on trial. That's just it. That's just my intuitive opinion. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, we got the Four of Cups here, regret, and the wheel moving in a different direction. Yeah, she's going to be shifting her energy and intention into other projects, other avenues. I don't know. I wouldn't say music is no longer an interest for her, but maybe like certain people in the music industry, things won't quite be the same given everything that's happened. And because things won't quite be the same, Meg is going to really try to refocus her energy on moving in a direction that's more neutral and natural to her. Maybe she might get into comedy. Maybe she might do a little, guest appearance or host on something. She could advocate for women in a certain sense, or just advocate for something that is close to her heart, or something along those lines is what I'm feeling. Let's ask the cards, how will everyone feel about Tory Lanez after the trial has ended? Thank you so much. Show us the energy, Holy Spirit, of Tory Lanez after the trial has ended. Thank you so much. Show us the energy of Tory Lanez after the trial has ended. Thank you so much. Ooh. See, this Eight of Swords is some sort of imprisonment of some sort. So again, I don't know if this is actually jail time or probation, but there could be some sort of, look, and then we have the Sun card. Interesting. I apologize, guys. I have allergies, so if my voice sounds a little funny, I just have really bad allergies right now. I feel like after this, a lot of people, it's going to be mixed. You know what I'm saying? We got the Eight of Swords here. We got the Three of Swords. Some people are going to be heartbroken for him in a certain sense. Other people may be happy, or, celebrate. We got the Six of Wands here on the bottom. But this Queen of Swords, I feel like this Queen of Swords is some of Meg's energy. I believe she's in Aquarius. I want to say this is kind of Meg's energy, where it's like, she's just watching. I'm not going to say watching Tory, but like this whole situation is just going to be her just watching the situation unfold. We have the Three of Swords here. So look, this is all three of them. This is Tory, this is Meg, this is Kelsey. This is the fact that their heart has been pulled in so many different directions surrounding this case. There's so much he said, she said. You know, Kelsey Nicole was hurt that Meg slept with him. Meg was hurt that they got in a fight. You know, just all that stuff. Everyone is hurt. Tory's hurt because, you know, he's charged with serious crimes of, you know, potentially inflicting harm on someone, and he has gun charges on him. Like, you know, it's very hurtful and painful for all of them involved. And I feel like once this happens, I feel like there's going to be a lot of, what's the word I want to use? Like retrospect, where you're kind of going back and just really analyzing everything that happened as a way to kind of bring understanding or bring some sort of healing into the energy, because we do have the Sun card here. So I do feel like at some point it's just, once everything's over, you know, the trial has ended, there is, what I'm hearing Spirit say, kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel, where it's like finally we can move on, finally we can get on from our lives and move forward from this situation in a sense. Because there's going to be movies that come out about this. You know, there's going to be a lot that is said about exactly what happened. And again, I don't think we're ever truly going to know what happened. But granted, with some of the things that we saw over the past few days, it kind of just makes sense that, to me, I feel like Tory and Kelsey both had the gun. Like, you got to remember, someone said, there was a witness who said, there was a witness that said Meg got out the car and came around to Kelsey Nicole's side because they were fighting. Now, if I'm Kelsey Nicole and I'm pissed as hell that you didn't smashed or fucked someone that I was dealing with, and we fighting, like, you know, everyone's drunk. Everyone's in a whole different mindset. So I do believe that she probably grabbed that gun on some, like, girl, you not gonna come at me, whatever. And Tory was like, yo, chill. What are y'all doing? And bam, the gun went off. Like, that makes the most sense if you really think about it. If you really place yourself in that situation. Meg, not wanting to get in trouble or not wanting her business out there with, you know, I slept with Tory. I know Kelsey was dealing with her. She lied and said, oh, I didn't know, like, you know, I didn't want anyone to get in trouble, so I didn't say anything. But she knew, y'all. She knew. Come on, everyone knows. Every one of them know what happened, but they don't want to say because it's their business, and they don't want everyone in their business, and they don't want to get in trouble by the court of law. So to avoid no one getting in trouble like that, or no one really in their business, everyone is going to lie. Like, everyone is going to lie. Everyone's going to tell their side of what they think happened and what they want everyone to think happened, and that's just going to be that. So, again, like I said, I feel like the outcome for Tory is he may have to do some time, whether it's probation or maybe like a house arrest period. I don't know if it will exactly be 8 years with this Eight of Swords here, but there's definitely going to be some restrictions that he may experience after this trial ends. Yeah, the Ten of Swords here. Okay, the ending. At some point, I feel like this will end in some sort of way with this trial. Oh, we got the Five of Swords. Oh, excuse me. We also have the Five of Swords here as well. Oh my goodness. And the Eight of Swords. This can't. Why is all this air energy? I believe Tory is a Leo. So again, this speaks to a lot of Meg's energy. Yeah, I just feel like the ending is not really what we're going to expect given the testimony, especially for the fact that the prosecution, to me, it doesn't sound like they have solid evidence to really prove anything. But that gun possession charge is going to hold some weight because he was in possession of a gun that was not registered. So that will carry some sort of weight or time in some sort of way for Tory. So I'm just going to rest with that. You know, let me know what you guys think of this reading and this energy. If you have other questions, I may sit down and do another reading to kind of look into those questions. So drop some questions below. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.